Leo women born in July. So God is saying, you know what? This is what people don't appreciate, but you appreciate it because you can focus in on a multitude of things here too. And God say, you know what? What it do, boo? You good today? God want to check up on these Leo women born in July because you ain't been through nothing lately. And Grandma said, that's a good thing for you. You like, ain't no drama happen, boo. That's good. You always giving me what I don't need. And Grandma said, but you gonna get what you do need here too. And that Negro is saying, you know what? I'm gonna have to take you off the market completely. I don't want you here. I don't want you there. I don't want you moving around the way you move around. And Grandma said, this one is coming to Captain Save You. And that's what you need to know here too. You like, yeah, I need somebody to save me, boo. And that's what you waiting for. And Grandma said, and you see how you treat yourself, so that's a good thing. God say, you know what? Even that Airbnb didn't set you back, and it wasn't even for free. But a lot of y'all just really, you know what? Rent stuff, do this, do that, and you know what? Post it. And they like, you know what? That's good, boo. Make yourself seem like you is really on the up and up here too. Yeah, nourish is here. It says self-growth, self-focus, and soul finding is here. So God is saying, you know what? It's time for you not to do no more soul searching. A lot of y'all have done so much soul searching that you is really high vibrational, boo. And even if you do take a drink or take a sip or something and everything, that don't affect you like it used to. You like, yeah, you really has cleansed out your body for a multitude of reasons here too. And your liver is thanking you, boo. And also turmeric is thanking you too. God say, you know what? You better than what you was before. And a lot of people don't know that you really went through a lot. And you did have someone to help and assist you through a lot. And God said, you always gonna take care of them because they took care of you. And that's your truth here, boo. Conflicted is here. It says decisions, hot and cold, and multiple choices. So even this person, you know what, that's randomly just talking and saying what they need to say, they ain't gonna blow up. But a lot of people gonna click like and start appreciating something even further here too. Yeah, clinging is here. It says holding on, obsessing, and spying. So now this person is looking at something that someone else put out and coming up with their own shit. I said, this was meant to occur. Something is fated here too. Destiny. Yeah. Spider web is here. Okay, the spiders is here. That is a spider. And that's someone's truth. Yeah, trapped is here. It says stuck, tied down, and captive. And we have an apology. I'm also getting something about someone is not broke, okay, is the way people think that they are broke here too. Someone is holding on to some change, okay, for a rainy day. And God said, why didn't God give them a message sooner? Because it's meant to occur this way. And that's what someone needs to know here too. It says apologies, forgiveness, return, and sorry. So someone is saying, you know what? I don't want to be no ass shaking person all the time, you know. So I'll let y'all shake y'all ass, but I'm going to stand here while y'all do what y'all want to do on camera here too. And that's what you told everyone, or that's what you will tell everybody. You don't want to be known as an ass shaker here. Yeah, we have soulmate is here. It says deep love, unity, and connection. And someone really appreciated the fact that, you know what, you wasn't shaking your ass. Someone appreciates that about you. And God said, don't we know it here too? Tell me more for Leo women born in July. Yeah, we have text messages here, okay? So someone is saying, you know what? I think you broke as a joke, but a lot of people is really not taking care of you the way that they used to take care of you. And that's not catastrophic for you. It's kind of like, you know what? I've been treated so good. Treat somebody else in some type of way here too. Yeah, surrender is here. So it says letting go, release, give up, and patience. And God said that's what you're doing here too. You realizing that God has bestowed upon you a lot of things, and everybody is looking like, shit, I could do the same thing you doing. And that's someone's truth here, boo. So your actions, your decisions that you make in life don't necessarily just affect you. It affects a multitude of people here too. Yeah, healing is here. It says wounds, improving, mending, and progress. Tell me more for Leo women born in July. Yeah, regret is here. It says mistake, guilt, wrong choice, and apology. So apology is coming out twice. So someone wants to apologize for someone, okay, needing to go through something all over again when they really had, you know, a lot. Now they got to go through this again. That's not good. Someone is realizing that, you know what? People should never get in the way of other people's destiny, because it could be catastrophic, not only to the person that they cause catastrophic events for, but all of those that God depended on that one person to make shit happen here too. And that's someone's truth. Yeah, liquid courage is here. So it says behavior, confidence, intoxicated, and odd behavior is here too. Overall energy, date. This card is coming out for all readings so far. So courting, dating, anniversary, and meeting up. Tell me more for Leo women born in July. So we have trash that's here. It says rejection, taking out the trash and kicking it to the curb. God say, you know what? You may end up not receiving all of the text messages that you thought you would have received, but you're not, okay? Who you portray to be here too as well. You're something else. And God said that's about to be exposed here too. Some of you guys are living a lie here. Yeah, we have mind games. It says manipulation, gaslighting, and scare tactics. Okay, I'm getting bossing up is here. Is here too. But we have hookup. It says fling, friends with benefits, and non-committal. Yeah, coming out with people pleaser and inner light is here too. Soul searching is coming out twice. Finding the true self, okay? Living consciously. And we have overgiving, nice guy / girl syndrome. And then it says doing any and everything here too. God say, you know what? It's not you. It's other people, boo. And someone has learned even more lessons, and you're starting to realize that shit, you have been on a spiritual journey. And this is what's catastrophic for other people here, boo. I said, if you look at this and you look at that, you can tell the difference. And Grandma said, that's what you need to know here too. Adulting is here. It says mature efforts, being responsible, and keeping shit in check. And that's what someone, you know what, wasn't doing before. Tell me more for Leo women born in July. So it says, I let people manipulate me into ghosting you. Ghosting is coming out in all readings too. It says, I should have fought for you. Okay, these people really, you know what, didn't tell everyone that you were coming. Okay, they didn't show you the love and respect that you really deserved in some type of way here too. And you know, that's not good, but God said you got so much love still from years ago that keeps you moving forward here, so it doesn't bother you. Yeah, it says, I can't let you go. And then it says, I'm afraid of commitment. Yeah, I'm sorry I couldn't be what you needed me to be. Yeah, these people didn't treat you, you know, like a celebrity. They didn't treat you like someone who was VIP, okay? They tried to, you know what, give you the bare minimum. Yeah, the overall energy, I'm scared you will reject me. Tell me more for Leo women born in July. It says, I'm keeping tabs on you though. So these people are watching you, okay, close. Yeah, it says, I can't keep going on without you. Yeah, it says, I really fumbled you. Yeah, these people are, okay, or a person for some of you guys really fumbled you, okay, and now I'm paying for it. These people didn't treat you the way that they was supposed to treat you, and now someone is really, you know what, looking at them in a very distasteful way. Yeah, it says, you're the best thing that has happened to me, and they know that. Yeah, I feel empty without you. And it says, I'm taking time to find myself again. God said, you know what? You didn't even have to pay for nothing, but whatever they did, it still wasn't enough. And they know that here too. They were really distasteful in some type of way. Yeah, the overall energy, it says, I became numb because I refused to take responsibility for my behavior. That's what you need to know. Tell me more for Leo women born in July. Cards just flying. Yeah, it says our paths will always reunite. Angel number 55555 is here for you. It says, I wish we could be together forever. Yeah, it says, I can't not right now. And then it says, we were always meant to be, okay? We was always meant to meet. It was written in the stars. And then it says, you light up my world. Overall energy, it says, don't pressure me. So let's get one card from the Confessions deck, the Dark Confessions deck. What they not telling you. Yeah, it says, I knew I was losing you, but I didn't do anything to fight for you. Yeah, these people didn't give you what you deserve, wanted, desire, and need, but you have had so much love already given to you that you didn't really pay attention, or you didn't focus in on what people didn't do. You focused in on what people did do. Yeah, the overall energy, this situation has become very difficult for me to manage mentally. It is draining me. Let's get you an angel card here to close this out. So it's time for you to get some exercise. Yoga and exercise are essential to your well-being and spiritual growth, okay? caution is warranted, okay? Look deeper into a situation before making a decision. And your children on earth and in heaven are looked over by the angels and God. Yeah, overall energy, Rochelle. It says, as you honor and follow the guidance of your heart, prosperity is coming to you now. And that's what you need to know here too. Take care. Bye.